Good morning. Thank you for joining this Broker Portal Enhancements Refresher webinar, where we're going to be going over some recent Broker Portal updates and enhancements. My name is Nizzy. I'm one of the Sales Account Advisors here at Oscar, and I'll be driving you through today's presentation. So just looking at our little agenda for today, we'll be reviewing our multi-factor authenticator process, as well as some best practices for the Broker Portal and some additional resources you can use. So without further ado, let's get started by talking about MFA. In an effort to enhance security and protect our broker, agency, and member information, we've introduced multi-factor authentication when accessing the broker portal. This is a mandatory update that applies to all users of the broker portal, so that'll include agencies, brokers, and admin accounts as well. If you don't already have MFA set up, you'll be prompted to enable it upon login, and you'll be given two options for that, either a text message code or an Authenticator app code. So choose whatever works best for you. Now let's get into some best practices when using the broker portal. First, I want to touch on agency alignment and commission assignments. So when an agent is getting appointed, they have the option of assigning their commissions to an agency. By selecting yes to the question, are you writing through an agency? You can then search for the agency by name or NPN. If the agency doesn't come up in our database, you can actually add that in yourself manually. Just click on Add Agency, then enter the necessary details. Now let's say that your appointments have all been submitted. Now you want to check the status of them. You can check appointment status by navigating to the menu in your broker portal, then clicking on appointments. This will bring you over to the appointments page where you'll be able to see all of your appointments and their current status. Something I want to quickly call out here is the difference between an active appointment and a ready to sell appointment. These two statuses essentially mean the same thing, but the key difference is that an active appointment is approved and a policy has already been written by the agent, whereas a ready to sell appointment means that the appointment's been approved and the agent has not written a policy yet. So this status will actually flip over into active after business is written. And then switching perspectives really quickly, if you're an agency needing to check appointment status for your downline agents, this can be done through the agency login. Just go to the broker agency dashboard, then you can type the agent's name, NPN, or writing number into the search bar. And again, this will populate all of the agent's appointments under your agency, as well as the current status. And turning our attention over to commission statements now, here's something important to note with these. So if your commissions are assigned to an agency, only the principal of that agency will be able to view the commission statements in their portal. You won't be able to access these statements yourself as a downline agent. But on the other hand, if you're earning your commissions directly, you can pull your own statements from the portal. You just go into your menu, click on commissions, and this will bring up your entire statement history. And you can even filter it by year or line of business if needed. Also, the statements will always include rationale as to why a payment was blocked. So for example, if a client fails to make their premium payment and their policy lapses as a result, this will be notated on your statement. If you have any questions, though, you can always contact your designated account advisor for more assistance. And then before we wrap things up here, I just want to quickly plug some broker resources. We have a plethora of information available for our brokers on hioscar.com/brokers. This is where you can find our plan documents, marketing materials, network information, commission schedule, just about anything else you'd need. So make sure to check it out. And then finally, if you aren't yet familiar with your account advisor team, here we are. So just depending on where you're based, you can feel free to reach out to either Erica, Yvette, or myself. Our emails are listed right here, so just shoot us a message if you need some help. And that's it. Thank you all for joining us today and reviewing some broker portal best practices. Hopefully this will help make managing your accounts and books of business even easier. This webinar will be posted on our broker resource page if you ever want to return to it. And you can also check out our future upcoming webinars at hioscar.com/events. If you see something that piques your interest, go ahead and sign up. Thank you again, everyone. Have a great day.